We're two guys.
And this is our cactus.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of our special guest, this is the cactus. Ta-da!
He or she does not have a name yet, though.
Yeah, we need your guys' help. We need the TGOTSquad to give us a name for the special guest or special addition to our channel, the cactus. I was thinking Diego.
Diego the cactus.
Diego Ramirez the cactus.
And then Jeffrey.
And Jeffrey.
Just Jeffrey.
Just Jeffrey. No.
He looks like a Jeffrey, doesn't he?
And we need I'll say too. We need a bit of a background on him too. Yeah, like some fan art. Yo, I always
a
suggest
struggling
that
cactus.
fan art. It was a struggling cactus.
He was the weakest of the bunch.
In Canada, he made a struggle in Canada, the Great White North. It's literally white outside with all the snow out here.
Yeah, we got a lot of snow last night.
Yeah. And just to kind of wrap things into this episode today, don't forget to check out our last episode. It was a fantastic episode that we did with Erica. Makeup episode.
We'll leave a little clip up here. Check it out.
Please don't like the video. There's no challenge at all on that video. There's no drag.
We're halfway there with likes. If we get some more likes, Zach will dress up in drag. Full makeup, costume, everything before the end of 2017.
Yeah.
So make sure you like and comment on that video and subscribe. Just picture that face in drag. Who wouldn't want to see that face in drag?
This is man. All right. Well, to get into this episode, what are we talking about?
Origin story. We're gonna talk about briefly how me and Zach became friends.
The origin of the the creation of TGOTS and what all came to this point here.
It's a pretty funny story.
It's a pretty cool story. I like it. Yeah. So how we met?
Well, we both went to the same high school. Went to Beale.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't really know each other in high school. We kind of hung around with the same crowd. You hung out where? Mostly.
I was mostly in the basement. There was a lot of my public school friends that we would hang out with, and that was kind of our jam, was the basement floor, and we'd sit there and have lunch, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. We were the basement kids with the art program. There was always the mix between art and sports kids down there, so I think I was kind of in the mix of that.
Yeah, I was always hanging out with a couple of public school friends too. I was just always around. I was never really in like one spot with my friends. But my one buddy, Kyle, yeah, that's who I hung out with all the time.
And he's kind of I'd say he's kind of the main link in our friendship, right? Should say?
Yeah.
So
we didn't know each other either in football.
No, we played football together too, and we never even really got to know each other then. But I guess kind of to set things up, Kyle is Brandon's longtime best friend, and essentially it always has to be with girls, right? Girls are always...
They get in between bros.
The thing is though, they get in between bros, but then they can also make a broship. We got a broship, man.
We got a broship out of it.
So, won't mention any names, but Kyle was dating girl X. Girl subject A.
X.
Subject A. Kyle was dating subject A for on and off for a while, and somehow I also dated subject A in, I think it was like grade 10 or so. Yeah, around grade 10-ish era. And I apparently jumped into this relationship
blind. It was blind,
and also unaware of the situation that Kyle and subject A was already a part of. So essentially, I was jumping into this like pre-existing relationship, unbeknownst to me.
Yeah, it was It was interesting. There's a lot of stuff still happening with subject A, and it was a lot of drama.
There was a
We'll
bit of
say
drama,
that.
yeah, and I wasn't really aware of any of this. I just thought that she was a nice girl, and we dated for a while. And eventually, it came to my attention that Kyle and subject A had still pretty much been in a relationship during my time with subject A, and this was obviously a surprise to me, but more surprise to Kyle, I believe, or maybe
Yeah.
more of an irritant to Kyle
Yeah,
that I had
essentially.
shown up in this picture.
Yeah, so once everyone found out, everything just snowballed from there. And you know, in high school, when someone gets between your girl or whatever, you're hormonal teenagers. You're gonna go and confront the guys. So I guess
So
that's kind of what happened. Was Kyle went down to the basement, found Zach, and
that's where I normally hang out, and
of course,
now-
being bros, you gotta like back up your bro.
and Brandon's gonna back up his bro Kyle, and so I'm in the basement just hanging out by myself or with a couple of friends, and kind of put this into perspective. I'm only, I was probably only about 93 pounds at that time. I would maybe
That's not
just,
including your backpack, right?
that is including my backpack and heavy swim shorts and everything. So that was me on a good day. It was about 94, 95 pounds, and Brandon and Kyle combined.
Big guys, like big guys.
Combined are probably, big dudes. So
Yeah.
me, tiny little Zach Bolt, hanging out in the basement at high school, gets confronted by these two big frickin' guys.
But you had Mason.
And I had Mason.
Mason
so
from our last couple episodes. You saw him.
from our bromance video. Mason and I have been longtime friends, and he was there beside me while Kyle and Brandon confronted us in a aggressive manner.
But the worst part was me and Mason had a course last year before that together, and we became kind of friends. So as soon as I realized Mason was there, I was like, great. You have to back up your bro, but there's no way I'm fighting Mason. Like, there's no way I was going to fight Mason. So we're kind of looking at each other, hoping things don't escalate. Like, I don't want to hit you.
Yeah, no, that was. Fortunately, things didn't escalate. I think it was just all talk. Like, I think Kyle was asking, like, "Hey, let's get things outside. Like, let's tussle."
Get official, get outside, let's like...
And I think it just kind of caused a commotion. Some of my friends just made a scene and started yelling, and then the teachers came in, and the teachers were like, "Oh, like, what's going on here?" And I was in the basement, so I'd kind of known a lot of those teachers through gym
Sports,
classes and
yeah.
sports, and I had been coached by a lot of them, so they knew me really well. And I was never the kind of guy to get into fights, so I think that was to my benefit that they were there to kind of settle the situation in my favor. How did that end anyway? That was just essentially the teachers kind of took us. I just remember talking to my high school track teacher and him just asking me how track and field was going, like he didn't even want to bring up the
It was basically just
conversation.
talking. The teacher got right into it, just kind of steered you away from the issue, and then Mason kind of followed with that. But you had your one friend. She was instigating a lot more.
Subject B.
Subject B.
Subject B was fire.
Yeah.
She was absolutely fired up, and best friend at the time, and still a really close friend of mine. And she was, and she was like a little firecracker too, like probably only about 5'0" and $110 herself too, right? So
Yeah.
she was just so ready to tussle, I think.
I'm glad there wasn't any tussling. Look at Zach. You could take us.
Oh, come on.
Look at those rockets.
Yo, you have to actually edit some rocket here with the big Acme symbol, Acme.
Some Popeye
That'd be a sweet
arms.
tattoo. Acme on your biceps or whatever.
Just a Popeye.
Or Popeye,
arm or
yeah.
Something just like...
But that's how Brandon and I met. That's how
Yeah, that was
we first met. I guess yeah, that was our first ever kind of like
first time meeting.
meeting. I didn't even. Yeah, I guess I found out your name afterwards, but. Yeah, and then I guess eventually what happened is because you and Mason were close friends and still are, you guys kind of just ended up showing up to one of our house parties or something, or at least you did, and then
Yeah, and that's when we realized we had some things in common, and then
talking about football, and then
friendship came out of that.
the broship.
The broship.
Yo, choo, fuck, I want to say choo choo about the train. Drop the anchor on this broship.
Nice.
That's a little bit of our.
That would have been a good closer.
Oh yeah, let's make this episode like a ship, like a broship, and drop the anchor. Won't say it. Yeah,
But
that's kind of the origin story. I mean, and we've been that was how many years ago that was? That was in grade 10, so that's like 5 years.
Yeah, about 5 years. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, 5 years.
5
Probably going
years.
on close to 6.
Dang. Too much. Way too much fun. Just too much.
I thought you were gonna say way too much. Like
way
5 years is too long.
Way too long. I need to find some new friends.
But that's our origin story.
It's a little bit of our origin story, and yeah.
That's good.
Hey, we made it here. Now we have a channel and
And a cactus.
a cactus, nameless. Remember to name it in our comments. And again, check out our last video. I hate to bring it up, but it is an awesome video. I give so much credit to Erica and you guys and everyone. If I dress up in drag, fine.
Even our other videos. Check out that video, but we got a bunch of other good videos up there too.
I think next week too we're going to be coming out with another challenge video, so don't forget to tune in next week for that. It's going to be super hype.
Comment too for a challenge. Comment down in the description.
We already got a couple suggestions already.
Challenges.
Yeah, we already got a couple suggestions already. So in the next couple weeks, we have a couple challenge videos lined up. It's almost Christmas time, so I think we'll do a Christmas episode too in the next couple weeks.
Yep.
And
we'll give you a shout out too for the comments for challenges. You get a shout out for that.
yeah, for sure.
But you have to like and subscribe.
Thank you. And let's can we officially let's make this video like a camel.
What do camels do?
They hump.
This is gonna get monetized so fast.
Whole screen just blurs.
Alright.
Alright.
TGOTS to go.
TGOTS to go.
Can't wait to go home.